First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate Duke on an incredible season. Obviously, that team put all sorts of pressure all over us. I felt that was a Final Four game, and just unfortunately, we had to settle it before the Final Four. Then I'd like to say that as a coach, you put a game plan together, but ultimately it's about a team executing, and I'm so proud of this team and the iron will they had to prevail with all that pressure, and found a way to pull it out tonight, and just proud of them.
How different was that for you guys in the second half to kind of just have to sit back and defend when you're so used to being, a possession-oriented team?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, Duke was throwing everything at us. Obviously, they were getting very direct and putting a lot of balls in. Keisha has anchored that back line all year, and she was incredible with the cues and reading that. It was definitely a different, game for us. But, I give tons of credit to Riley Foster, who dealt with all that pressure, and obviously the back line making those types of adjustments.
Sure, it was a tough decision to go with Riley after what Michelle has done. Kind of speak to that and what you wanted to get out of her, and then what you did get out of her.
Yeah, it's. I've talked to both keepers numerous times. As a coach, you have tough decisions, and Michelle Newhouse has always made my decision difficult. I have tremendous confidence in her, and she's a big part of this. She didn't get it. She didn't get the start in this game, but it was a tough call. I thought Riley had some strengths that were gonna play to this type of team. And fortunately enough, we made the right call. But I think either way, we would have won the game. And I'm very blessed to have two excellent goalkeepers. But Riley played out of her mind tonight. She was incredible.
You've worked a long time for this moment. What did it feel like when that final whistle blew?
It's I guess surreal. I don't know. I'm going to start throwing the cliches around. My whole thing was I just didn't want this to stop. Last game against UCLA, I told Keisha the only thing I was thinking about was what we were going to do at training the next day. Keisha turns to me and says, after we win, "What are we doing at training?" I'm like, I have no idea. But, so for me, it's an incredible moment because I get to extend my time with this team. It's a special team. And so it's exciting. It's another first, and it's just more about the opportunity to coach a team that I'm so proud of.
What was it like, Duke putting the pressure on in the second half and, getting shots and they had two go off the bar, and what was it like to try to defend that and to go through that, extensive number of minutes where they just kept pushing and kept attacking?
I think all year, coach stress focus, and in that second half, it took nothing but focus just to get the team organized from the beginning. I think we got a little bit flustered, so just communicating amongst the back line and trying to get the back line to communicate to the mids to the forwards just to get the team tight. And I think we got the job done in the end. I think, again, Riley played an amazing game and got us through some stuff. But I think as a back line, I think Esther, B, and Z, Ash, I think we all played a big role. And even you could tell, like, the strikers putting in tackles and the middies is doubling back. I think we all, as a team, I think we're on the back fence. And I think even when we attack or defend, I think we still get the job done.
Coach Allie does a lot of the dirty work for you in front of that back four. How nice is it to see her get a moment like that?
Yeah, it's, you don't have certain stats. I don't have stats for Keisha. I don't have stats. Well, now Allie's got a stat tonight, game winner. Mm-hmm. How incredible is that? I always say to Allie that she's my warrior. You know, she has this incredible mentality that I just admire so much, and she does do the dirty work. She's always moving. She's my windshield wiper in front of that back line, and without her will and her mentality tonight or all year, we wouldn't be in this place, and that we are advancing to the Final Four. So I'm just so proud that Allie, you know, has played in her role and has never been selfish about it and has just embraced it and marched us into the Final Four.
Allie, talk about the goal. What'd you see out there?
Well, you know, it was just a corner, regular set piece, and actually Keish did a lot of the dirty work on this one. She got that header, and I just happened to be on the line just to tip it in, so it was a great moment.
She was a thief.
I was.
Did you even see where you were directing that ball? Because your back was to the net.
No, but, you know, it's always, you know, good to try and get it in there, so, and it worked, so, yeah.
North Carolina next, obviously probably the big name in
Yeah.
this sport, in your first Final Four. Thoughts on playing them and playing coaching against Anson?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Anson is a legend, and he has so many championships and so many trophies in his case at North Carolina, and we are just going to play the best to our abilities and just take care of West Virginia soccer. But I have tremendous respect for what Anson has done for women's soccer and what he does on a daily basis, and I'm so excited to face him and to bring on the Mountaineers.
Allie, you really had kind of your hands full trying to deal with Stevens and Dorsey with the runs coming out of midfield. Keisha as well. How were you able to kind of slow them down, especially those two or three forwards that, you know, get all the goals for them?
Right. I think like our main focus this game was like communication, and because you know I can't see like behind me at all. Sometimes like I have to look over my shoulder constantly because those three forwards are obviously always checking off my shoulder. So you know Keish and Esther really did a great job like communicating, and you know letting me know like when they pop off. But I think also like our attacking mids did a great job like channeling and really slowing down their midfield. So pretty much it was just all communication, and we just kind of had to keep going around and around, and you know it wasn't worried about the numbers, we were just worried about the jerseys.